This gentleman made the film, wrote it, directed Generation Zero. I'm going to turn it over to you.
First off, do I have any veterans in the crowd? Can veterans raise their hand? Hurrah!
So who is the mysterious Stephen K. Bannon that the mainstream media and its pundits have been obsessing over the past few weeks? Stephen Bannon is President-elect Donald Trump's pick as White House senior advisor. But if you've been listening to the media the past several days, Bannon's a racist, bigot, anti-Semite, sexist, misogynist Nazi. You know, the usual. The lies are spread through every aspect of the establishment propaganda machine to generate a false narrative, packaged for mass consumption.
Bannon, one of Trump's first appointments, and already his most controversial. He has a following among the alt-right, among white nationalists.
Bannon's got a lot of, he's said some bad stuff.
He is a very divisive figure.
You sort of viscerally feel the discomfort in the Beltway media. We don't know if Steve Bannon still has ties to the white nationalist alt-right platform that he created at Breitbart.com.
Mr. Bannon has bigoted views and will bring bigoted policies, and that will not help the agenda of advancing unity among Americans.
He is a terrifying man. He's a nightmare.
Okay, so anyway, more serious. Look at
640.
Andrew. Okay, listen. I have to ask you guys: are you guys fearful after this Trump?
Yes,
are you, Elvira?
I do. I think that anybody who falls outside of the confines of white supremacy has a reason to be worried.
Look, Steve Bannon is a reprehensible human being, and for him to be given an office 2 doors down from the Oval is something that should scare everybody.
Actually, what is scary, or should at least be of some concern to any thinking person, is just how coordinated and controlled the mass media and all of its extensions are, to take such unfounded lies and permeate society with them. What a person says and does should give you an idea of who they are, don't you think?
I want to talk about you and where you came from real quick. I want to know a little bit more about you.
I'm from a blue-collar family in Virginia. My dad was a lineman for the phone company. I was a naval officer for 7 years, 4 years at sea on a destroyer and 3 at the Pentagon. I'm a Harvard Business School grad. Worked at Goldman Sachs in investment banking, have my own investment bank, and have been a financier and filmmaker now for about 10, 12 years. And my daughter, who's my pride and joy, my oldest daughter, just graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point, and she is a member of the 101st Airborne. I'm a conservative. I believe in the Tea Party movement. I believe in our populist rebellion.
Well, what does the Tea Party movement mean to you? I mean, because it's getting slammed everywhere.
The Tea Party movement to me is the salvation of this country. It's the working men and women in this country. Look, let's be brutally frank about this. We have socialism in this country already. We have socialism for the wealthy and socialism for the underclass. The middle class is working harder. Wages are going down. People are taking now 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. It's only going to get worse. If you're over 50 years old, you are one paycheck from getting fired, and you'll never. I think the odds are 10 to 1 that you'll ever have a job at the same level. We're in a crisis in this country. And what we have now is crony capitalism. We have crony capitalism where political influence say, you know what, the welfare state does not work. The entitlement system does not work. The entitlement system for Wall Street does not work. Look, the 3 economies in this world that are on fire, China, India, and Brazil, are on fire for one simple reason. We've shipped all the great jobs over there, okay? If we don't take a stand now, we're going to lose our country. We're going to lose our sovereignty. And our children are going to be poor, and our grandchildren are going to be paupers. And I will tell you, and I'll tell you, audience, I've been around the Tea Party now for 2 years. I've been all over the country making these films. They're the best people in this country. They're the people that fight our wars. They're the people that build our civic institutions. They're the people that make our towns and communities work. They're the people you can count on. They're the exact type of guys that went down to 9/11 and went in those buildings and tried to save those people. That's the backbone of this country. But culture is upriver from politics, and we have got to take the culture back. I mean, we're going to take politics back, but that's tactical. Strategic is to take our culture back. We got to take this country back block by block, school district by school district, city council by city council, and I know we can do it. The most powerful thing in the world is an educated American. That is an armed and dangerous being.
when I sit up here, or the Harvard Business School guys, and we sit up here and we talk about 15 trillion here and $1.7 trillion debts and this, trillion. It's so esoteric that guys on Wall Street don't understand it, trust me, and the guys over on Capitol Hill have no clue. But who does have a clue is the chief operating officer of the American family, and that's the mother. Because she knows every bag of groceries is $100, and she knows every time you fill up the SUV it's $100, and she knows she's got Buddy and Sis who have now completed the dream of their grandparents of a college education and are $50,000 in debt and living back in the basement in their room with all the trophies from 5th grade soccer and working as a retail clerk somewhere. Because we've taken away their 20s. We've destroyed the most productive decade they're ever going to have. The mothers know that. That's what the Tea Party Rebellion was. That's what smart girl politics is. It is people. It's you. It's women who finally said, I've had enough, and I'm going to get engaged. If this country's going to exist as it was, with all its potential and exceptionalism and greatness, and I think Occupy Wall Street's terrific. I think it's great. And you know why? I think it's a great lesson. Like a petri dish. You can kind of see it developing, right? You see it happening in Europe right now, whether it's London or Athens. You see it. We're a country that came from the Judeo-Christian West. That Judeo-Christian West is collapsing. Okay? It's imploding. And it's imploding on our watch. It has to be you, the working men and women in this country, not the elites. They don't want to hear your voice. They want to shut you down. They don't give a damn what you think. As long as you write the checks, they're fine.
Steve Bannon, the new voice for Breitbart.com. How can we all be Breitbart right now?
I think the way we're all Andrew Breitbart is to continue the fight. You know, let his spirit live on. It's living on in our site. Every day you're going to see new vetting of the president. But Andrew was all about taking people that have been apolitical, taking people that had no interest in politics and binding them together. I mean, that's why he loved the Tea Party. That's why he loved a crowd today. If you really love your country and if you're really a patriot, you're going to have to determine that you're going to have to literally man up and just power through this. And they're going to mock you, they're going to vilify you, they're going to dismiss you, they're going to ignore you. And you just have to say it doesn't matter. It's not relevant, okay? And you're just going to have to power through it. So.
To have Donald Trump. He is currently a candidate for the Republican nomination for President of the United States. Mr. Trump, thank you very much for joining us on the initial Breitbart News Daily Show.
Well, that's such an honor. The initial show, wow. We'll have to mark this one down for posterity, Steve. Very good. Congratulations. Good luck. You'll do well.
Unbelievable. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. This is amazing.